Welcome back, Pebbles. I never dreamed this would happen. Crystal core got sucked into you, I didn't know what was happening. But because of that, you can see me and everyone again. Pebbles, the power of the core is inside you. Me and the other villagers, we died way back then. But I'm just happy that I can talk to you like before. Yeah, everyone is dead except Charlotta. We're your family, Pebbles, not just me, but everyone in the village. You know, I think from the very beginning the crystal core was meant for you. You understand what it is? When the crystal core started coming back together again, what exactly did you see? My guess is the answers lie there. Even though all the other crystals in the world disappeared, that one kept sparkling. It stood there in the forest for centuries and centuries, never changing, never growing dull. That's how powerful the crystal core is, the world's last remaining crystal. I knew it even back then, when the crystal core first appeared. Everyone did. That's why we stayed in this forest for all those centuries. We did it for Charlotta. She was so lonely. Apparently, you guys didn't talk to her. Then again, I guess you could still be in a community and still be lonely. In all fairness. Just having people around you doesn't necessarily mean that you have that need fulfilled.
And if they weren't in physical human form, it was probably less than ideal.
Yeah. Like, it would be like being surrounded by will-o-wisps.
Just aura.
We did it for Charlotta, she was alone, and you can imagine how happy we were when you came along. First time I saw you, you were so cute. It's an old story now. I hardly believe it myself anymore. Back then, the whole world was green and alive as this forest. The trees stretched as far as the eye could see. And everywhere you went, you could find crystals glittering like stars. Oh, it was so beautiful. It's a damn shame I never opened my eyes. It was like we lived in a treasure chest. Until, that is, they invented those machines. The Machina.
The Machina.
Then sin came. Oh, that made him open his eyes. The scientist called Larkesius developed technology to harness the power of the crystals. The technology spread like wildfire, and he became famous around the world. The technology made everyone rich. Villages grew into towns, towns grew into magnificent cities. But the crystals that supported our civilization were consumed one by one. We cut down the forests and dug into the earth, searching for the crystals we'd grown addicted to. As our lives became easier, our land became more barren. The devastation spread. Even without the catastrophe, the crystals would have run out eventually. The civilization was bound to collapse sooner or later. But the devastation was forever. The land still hasn't recovered. You've seen it. Rocky wastelands and desert everywhere, filled with the ruins of the ancient civilization. Except, of course, for this forest. Here, and only here, did nature recover. But why? I think it's because of that crystal that was here. The last remaining crystal in the world. You see, I always thought that the forest protected the crystal all these centuries. But now I realize that it was the other way around. The crystal truly is a wonderful thing. Who else wants to talk?
It's filled with all the villagers.
Oh boy. Oh, well, this is a three-way conversation. Well, it's like this. That is to say, how do you say it? Bitch, I'm dead! It's good to see you again. Hey, what's with the long face? Oh, the crystal core showed you were abandoned in the woods. Ah, kid, it doesn't matter where you came from or how you got here. Sure, whoever left you there was pretty darn selfish, to say the least. But if it wasn't for them, you would never have been born, would you? Excuse me. So I guess you should be grateful. Even if they were the worst parents in the world. I mean, what they did was unforgivable. Still, water under the bridge, eh? Just be grateful you're alive. Forget the deadbeats and get on with it. That's my philosophy, anyway. Trat, you shouldn't say such awful things about her parents. I'm just now thinking about it. So if they were just will-o-wisping around, they were probably over the river. And then they stopped and manifested and both fell into the river, looked at each other and went, ah. Yeah, that happens, doesn't it?
Bad time.
Bad time. Yes, indeed. So it was.
Bad time.
The sky. It is very blue. Maybe it's all true, but Pebbles must be feeling mighty sensitive right now, eh, Mum? Since when am I your mother? The only people around here who are allowed to call me Mum are little Oles and Pebbles here. Heh, isn't that right, Pebbles? You know I love you like my own. Maybe you think you're Pebbles' mother and all, but if you ask her, she'll tell you something quite different. I love Pebbles just as much as I love my precious boy, Pebble. You see, honey, everyone loves Pebbles.
Everyone loves Pebbles.
That other kid. What's his name again?
Like, I tried talking to everyone in town. It is literally just a mixture of ... and you're not Pebbles.
That is so strange. Wait up a sec. If Pebbles calls you Bum, then that makes me, Dad! Oh boy, I like the sound of that! I mean, technically, they're all collectively my mom and dad.
It takes a village.
It takes a village, it's right! Oh, put a sock in it, you silly old goat. That's right. You put a sock in it? I don't want my Pebbles getting all confused. Of course you'd rather be your dad, be with your dad, wouldn't you, huh? Oh, how you've grown. When I first saw you, I could fit you, all of you, in the palm of my hand. Remember when I tossed you in the air? Want to do it again? I'll even rub my mustache on your neck. I'd rather put my head in the beehive. Why don't you ever shave? Thanks, but no thanks. That's okay, you don't have to be shy. I don't mind, really. This is harassment. Touch me, I'll sue you. I'll sick my dog on you. I'm going to get a restraining order. I'll sick my dog on you. What a little joke you are, but you can't fool me. I remember when you were little, you loved playing with Uncle Bakken. Why you laughed so hard you cried? That's because she was crying, you nitwit. Shall we just kill him? Oh wait, he's already dead. Maybe we could just make him wish he was dead. You really didn't like the mustache tickling thing? Wouldn't you listen to me? I'm not usually like this at all. It's just that I love you so much I can't help myself. I remember when I used to change her diaper, Charlotta would get so flustered. Can't believe our little bedwetter has grown into such a fine young woman. Next! Who's next? You! Belle, you've come a long way, my lady, but you know, when the crystal core appeared, and when we met yet for the first time, I suspected it would come to this in the end. You must realize the truth now, We villagers come from the distant time when the crystals disappeared, and the ancient civilizations collapsed. The appearance of the crystal core and the tragedy that befell us all happened 2,000 years ago. We've been here like this ever since. But the centuries are finally coming to an end. Pebbles, the crystal core chose you. It has entrusted you with a great task. Look at the ruined village. 2,000 years have passed. Yeah, I guess if 2,000 years have passed, he probably wasn't even thinking about this village anymore. But it hasn't changed a bit since that day. It's the same for us. No longer living, but still existing, somehow in this forest. We're like pages torn from the history books, left floating in limbo. But now the crystal core is gone. The forest will swallow the village at last. We were living on time borrowed from the crystal core, but its power is gone now. It's alright, there's no forever in the natural world. Except for those two, of course. Charlotta and Lurketius are both immortal. That isn't natural. But there's a difference between them. Lurketius wanted wanted immortality because he was blinded by the glories of the ancient age. Charlotta became immortal through no fault of her own. Immortality was thrust upon her. You see, Pebbles, I believe there's a reason the Crystal Core made Charlotta the way she is. When you find out that reason, I do believe we'll know the answers to everything. I've lived a long time, but I'm ready to move on now, but I need to ask you to look after Norschlotten for me. Tell her that I'll always be by her side watching over her. And maybe you'd better not. She'd think I was haunting her or something. That is a fact. I tell you what, you tell her to be strong, to take care of everything that life has to offer, and never to fear the future. Poor Norschlotten must be in quite the panic right about now. Okie doke. I think that's everyone. Nope, still got 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. Hey Pebbles, you've had quite the adventure. Heard that you absorbed the crystal core. Do you feel okay? Does it hurt? I feel stronger than ever. Well, you be careful. That's some serious power you've got inside you now. Pebbles is gonna be fine. That crystal core exists especially for her. It's made to protect her. It'll never hurt Pebbles ever. It's a perfect match. Yeah, I know. It's just that... Liam, it's bad enough you're always fussing over Errol, without you babying Pebbles as well. I'm not babying anyone. Sheesh. You haven't changed a bit since you were alive. Pebbles, you're always spacing out. We never know when you'll wander into trouble. Look, you be careful, okay? Unlike us, you're still among the living. If you ever feel sick or not right, don't just ignore it. You tell someone right away, do you hear? We may not be alive anymore, but you are. One day you'll cross over into our world. But it's a one-way trip. Once you're over here, there's no going back. You know when you wake up in the morning to the smell of the forest, and the whole world seems clean and new? You know how good a hot meal tastes when you're really, really hungry on a cold winter's day? You know how nice it feels to run in the wind, your heart pounding, the breeze in your hair. How it feels to have your hair washed, to be hugged, to be loved. You feel all those things because you're alive. It's a gift like no other. You have to live now while you still can. You have to live life to its fullest and get the very most out of it you can. Treat your time alive as if it was the only chance you'll ever get. And when it's over, you'll look back and be able to say to yourself, now that was a good life. And when we meet again in this world, you can tell us all about it. Our lives ended too early. It's up to you to tell us how the rest of it goes. You still have a future. You have to live for all of us. Your joy will be our joy. Alright, now we can continue. To the river with you.
Quick, away!
World map, what's that? It sounds useful. I haven't seen one around here. So now that you mention it, this is the first time you and I'll be leaving the village together. Shall we go then? Are we finally gonna get another party member? Ruin Village versus Village.
We should go in the village and talk to
Norschlotten. Yeah, so I guess they're just gonna abandon this town then?
I think they're all ready to move on.
Hi, Pebbles. Did you find everyone? They are? In the woods? What are they doing there? Disappeared so suddenly. I just don't understand them at all. One thing I do understand, though, is that they left me here completely on my own.
She got the very low end of the stick.
Yeah, although I am glad everyone is okay. Yeah, she got gypped every part of the story. And we didn't even tell her that they're all dead. So she's still unaware. She's gonna just stand in this abandoned town thinking they're all gonna come back.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Speaking of crossing bridges, I think we're supposed to be crossing a bridge.
Didn't she say we had to find tools first?
Maybe.
We had to use our tool to find tools to...
Peace and quiet at last. I'm finally off the hook. I just filled my last report with the guild. Everyone got excited about this tower, but it looks like nothing is ever going to happen. Situation unchanged as always. I don't know what my next posting will be, but I guess they don't need any more guards here. I often drop by here. I guess you still find it interesting. I can finally go home again. Nothing okay.
We need to go
town?
find tools. Probably someone in town knows. If everyone left the gate, that means they're back in town.
Check out the kids' levels. Hey, maybe you and me could take a tour of the town. Here, take my hand. You've been rejected. The young lady doesn't talk much, does she? Feeling alright, my dear? Huh? Who, me? Yeah, I feel fine. Thanks for asking. Maybe one of you can help us out. Ever seen anything that looks like this in the ruins? Nope, never. I thought the whole town had reset for a moment. I was like, we've had this conversation before. Why are they acting like I'm new? Afraid I haven't. No. Oh, okay. Thanks anyway, Pops. I see that you haven't learned how to properly address your elders in your travels. Oh, put a sock in it. Well, perhaps you didn't realize because my face is hidden by my youth mask. But I am over 100 years old, young lady. I think that deserves some respect. Is that all? You think you can learn anything in 100 years? Bah. Young people these days.
Young people.
Hey, kid, you want to introduce me to your friend here? You know, put in a good word for me? Boy, I like it when they play hard to get. So tell me, kid, what's the deal? She your sister? Hey, you. At your service. I know this place that serves great strawberry smoothies. Maybe you and me could, Pebbles, I wouldn't talk to him if I were you. It'll make you stupid. Huh? At? My, what a polite greeting. How do you do, Klaus Kaiser? My name is Charlotta. You're talking to each other? Meow. Oh, that does seem bad. Yuck indeed. Sounds disgusting. You should complain. Goodness, did you say all that with just one meow? Madam? Oh, you must be the owner. Look about the name. Klaus Kaiser is bad enough, but I think GT Pro Spec Revision Gamma is really going overboard, no? How did you learn that? I spent ages coming up with his name. I used to be in marketing. Marketing, never heard of it. Besides, he is a she. Oh. Ah, don't feel bad. It happens more often than you think.
Meow?
Madam? Well, I guess it won't hurt to ask. No, the cat is not for sale. Okay, figures. Perhaps there's something else we could do for you. Okay, that was funny.
Flip with her and the cat.
What are you whooping at? Oh, don't whimper at me. Have some pride, you silly canine. Oh, so the dog can't talk, the cat can. From morning to night. Hello, young miss. Anything catch your fancy? We have the widest range of products in town. Can you give me something that will attach to this? I'm afraid not. We don't deal in antiques. I thought this place was called the Complete Adventurer. Sounds like false advertising to me. False advertising? Perish the thought. It's just that you were an equipment shop, you see. Oh, so you're more like the Complete Adventurer if all you want is equipment. Anyway, I'm not in the market for junk, but maybe I'll take a look-see anyway. Yeah, well, this is what we have. You're the type of person the Chamber of Commerce warned me about. Charlotta takes no shit. Fancy a new look? No, too many changes.
Yeah, we're not gonna change.
We could try going to the right.
To the Adventurers Guild?
Maybe.
I felt we pretty much determined this was just mechanical
Yeah, no,
stuff.
this is all just mechanic stuff. Okay. Up them.
She might have something to say going up towards the library. Mayhaps.
I think your little friend before. So it's been a while since I was last here. Oh, so this isn't your first visit. Still, you be sure to do what you're told. This young woman really knows her way around now. Such a cute little friend. You be sure to look after her now. Of course, it's my mission. I shall guard her with my life. Splendid. Hey, just because she's got things backwards doesn't mean you have to play along. Well, young miss, you stay close to your friend and enjoy your visit. That was funny. Did you hear about the graveyard? Some people were looking for artifacts and got ambushed by a dried-up mummy monster. Guess they kind of deserved it digging around in a cemetery, of all places. Yeah, but wouldn't you love to see it? The collection of the town's greatest treasure hunter? Of course, with the curse that he laid on that place, no one could get close enough to see, let alone take anything. You really believe those stories about a curse? Darn right I do, don't you? If not, why aren't you up there right now digging away? Boy, I really want to go, but that place is full of dark element monsters. Those things are bad news. You gotta hit them with recovery spells before you can even hurt them.
We hope we're ready
The
to cast
return of using Cure on life to damage enemies.
Lovely.
Real pain in the neck. Fighting dark skeletons can wear you to the bone. No pun intended. What pun? Oh, forget it.
Well, that seems to be what the game wants to do.
Yeah, okay, so there's a graveyard somewhere. Oh, hello, I don't think I've met your friend before. Listen, we're looking for a certain artifact. Came all the way to this town to find it. You don't look like the treasure hunter type, but in any case, I'm afraid every last relic of value has been dug up long ago. Not that there was ever much treasure in those ruins in the first place. Most of the time, all anyone would find were strange devices that no one could ever make work. Who knows what the ancients used them for? They used them for everything. They couldn't live without them. But without the crystals, all the machines become worthless junk. That's why the civilization collapsed. Crystals? What crystals? Okay, you gotta go. Peace, quiet, sun-warm bench. Slacking off again, get a real job. Think you're becoming a weapons merchant? Right. I'll open an item shop. You know, I met a soldier who wanted to go to the ruins and find materials to customize his weapons. He said he wanted some help. Why don't you go? Collecting materials. Yeah, that's right. Come on your feet. You said you wanted to be a weapons merchant, didn't you? Nah, I'm not into factory labor. I want to handle the sales kind of things. Keep my hands clean. Starting to think you'll never amount to anything.
What's rough, buddy? You talked to the red hat lady up here?
I did not. You support the arts? Yeah,
Okay,
I assumed not. Okay.
I was curious, that's all.
Alright, so leave town and maybe graveyard's now a new option?
I'm sure. There's no way they would hint at it that hard and it not be a location. They even highlighted the word graveyard.
Yeah. It's just a question of where it's at.
Aqueduct's entrance 2. Oh, no, that's the old village.
I don't see a new spot. There's a tower over there. That's it.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I guess maybe we need to talk to more people.
Yeah, we can run back into town.
Maybe we didn't get enough information about it. Maybe if we need to collect more info.
Maybe. I could take her back to the forest with me if you like. I bet Norstalon would appreciate the company. In fact, I know she would. Okay, let's go. Norstalon, you mean the little girl who disappeared into the forest years ago? You don't live around here, do you? How do you know that? Well, we live together in the forest, of course. Hey, don't worry. My friends are real good, taking real good care of her. Of course, they're all ghosts, but they're very nice ghosts. Every word is true. If you don't believe me, come and see for yourself. You're scaring my daughter half to death. I don't get it. Kid said she wanted to go someplace new, right? So let's go. Your story doesn't make any sense. How can ghosts look after anyone? You saying you're a ghost too? Oh no, I'm just immortal. One of the undead, a living zombie, kind of. There, your whole story's nonsense. No one is immortal. I suppose it does sound kind of crazy. I thought it was pretty crazy too at first. My bad, just forget anything I said, okay? It's quite alright, just please stop filling my child's head with those unpleasant stories. Got it. So then, let's see if you can kill me? I beg your pardon. You refuse to believe me, so prove you're right. See if you can kill me. I will do no such thing. It's alright, seriously. I can't die. Give it your best shot. So
I like how, like, completely chill she is about it.
well, definitely those stories about sucks. This place looks like it's full of treasure. There's no way I'm going ahead. So, what are you talking about? Hey, I haven't seen you before. I'm not so sure about that. But whatever. If you don't remember me, then okay. Anyway, we're talking about the ghosts in the graveyard. Okay, here we go. It was a long time ago, but there used to be a famous treasure hunter living in this town. Didn't care about the ancient civilizations, the artifacts. He was just in it for the guild. I guess when he died, he insisted that his treasure be buried with him. But his family couldn't stand the thought of all that treasure rusting underground, so they went to dig it up. But some kind of curse drove them away. They gave up their rights to the treasure, and now every hunter in town wants a piece of it. How'd you know all the story? Lucky guess. Really don't feel like listening to the long version. But, so anyway, Graven and artifact collector, think I'll check it out. Where's the graveyard? I'll tell you, but are you sure you want to go? Yep.
Learn the way. Okay,
Now we've learned the way to the graveyard. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, a cute girl like you? Wait, you do look familiar. The face and those where did I... The witch from the forest! Yeah, so you finally remember. What's it been, 50 years? I've come for you, just like I came for your mother, and her mother before that. And now, it's your turn. Just kidding. You know, I actually do remember you from the woods. Although you're all grown up now, and... Huh? Oh, she fainted. Guessing he was kind of a shock. Some people have no manners.
I love how, like, so chill she is about it. Like, she doesn't hide the fact she's immortal. She's going up to people. She's like, hi, how's it going?
She's like, look, alright?
Your resident immortal witch. How's it going?
I mean, she can't die, so what's she gotta fear? Just being a social outcast, I guess, but she did that to herself.
Yeah, it's a very funny, reversal of
the standard of it.
Standard.
Alright, we finally have a reason to come all the way over here.
But that's where the graveyard is.
That's where the graveyard is. It's in the orange forest.
Should we save first before coming
Yeah,
here?
probably. Go back to town.
Town for the 7th time.
Jeez. Now that we've unlocked it, because heavens knows this is gonna be a dumb dungeon. I can feel it in my...
You have to use cure.
No pun intended. Bones.
Womp 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 womp.
Okay, so we need to use cure on them or life? Cure. Cure works. Okay. Rescue me from this poisoned peril, and I shall make your spells more powerful.
What
Does that mean you
clear?
this on the stone? Or on this?
That looks like it's suffering poison more than the stone does.
That works for me. I see. Ow. There we go. Level 36. Congratulations. There we go.
That's dangerous.
Onward. You know what? At least not every enemy requires you to cast Cure on it. So
It's a very fine tightrope. Though do be aware, if we ever run out of mana, we're just completely boned.
Yeah, no.
Not boned. Skeletons.
We're gonna make the same joke like 30 times, aren't we?
We're gonna have a skeleton of fun.
As long as it's not the Ruins of Rebenton Raw, like in the first game, I'll be okay with it. And so far, it's not. Level 36, guard counter learned. Okay, there's a block store there, block door there. You cast Frost on that, and that didn't do anything. Where's there a blue spot here? Ah! This is a door. That requires casting fire at it. That is a moving platform. Oh my! I see. I'm beginning to see. So, if we have a four-way splitter pot, we definitely need to use it.
Oh, we have it.
You have one.
You have one. You had one up with you.
Add one up with...
It's in the elevator, so no.
Oh, okay. Nice. So what we need to do is I need to put this on top of this. Alright. We'll get... Just a little bit. A little bit more. Alright. And then I need to click this button. Can you stand on the red button so that it'll go up? Hold on. Step off of it. And then I charge this. Now step on it. Did that do it? Yeah.
I'm glad you're taking the initiative on the splitter puzzles because I don't even know where to start with them. I know that you've done all of them so far, and I'm so happy you have.
They're not that bad. You just have to think in, like, 4D. No, 3D. It definitely requires a little thinking out of the box, but not too much out of the box.
I'm barely surviving just smacking things in the moment.
Fair.
I'll let you do the hard thinking.
I can't get up there, but if I jump on your head, now I can get up there.
We've become a well-oiled machine.
We truly have. Okay, I'm gonna guess that we also need to do the same on the other side then, and then do a splitter. Yeah. That was silly. Okay, okay. I'm not actually seeing it. Oh, okay. So this one's easy. Take block, shove down to end of row. It's just the other two buttons we gotta deal with. Because this one's literally just drag this block. That one's obvious. So we push that one down. Does anything happen for pressing that button? That one's press. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
They're lower in it.
Yeah. I have really gotten good at throwing you.
It's kind of impressive, really.
I would not have thought that I could yeet you so far. There. And that opens that. What is the point of the jar it spawned? Can't pick that jar up alone. Carry me to the blue plate and I will take you higher. Is that what we were supposed to be doing to the blue plates this entire time?
Probably. I like
we
our.
passed so many of these
I
plates.
like our strategy more.
It's amusing.
It's faster.
Yeah, true. True as well.
Okay, 4-way splitter time.
Alright, now I have to find the splitter again. It's down here. It is. Nope. Alright. On the pedestal. And then... Bulaga. Ba-bam. Let's go.
The door's open. We're poised.
We're poised.
37.
It's time to go Old Crystal Chronicle mode. Carry the chalice
carry
so
the
that you're not
chalice.
poisoned.
Now that is a blast from the past.
Yeah, that... We have truly come full circle, haven't we? Oh, boy. Right? We truly have come full circle. It was bound to happen. Bees! Bees! $37. Nice. Oh.
It needs charge.
Yep. Looks like we need to cast Thunder into the middle of the lake. Okay, let that do. Okay, we got a lever. Okay, let that do.
Buttons over here.
Gotcha. And now we're through.
We are.
I've actually really liked this dungeon
Yeah,
so far.
we're throwing. We're going.
Only because, like, it's a little bit of the old, plus a little bit of the new, and it's a little bit of foreshadowing to the original game.
Yeah.
Because we're doing stuff that they will soon be doing in like 1,000 years.
How's it going?
Coffins here are empty, but you can push and pull them around. But who left these empty coffins lying around? It's a good question.
But to what purpose do we have to move them?
I don't know. I put that one back in its thing. We could put one in here. So maybe they just wanted us to put them all away and that'll unlock something. Well, we'll leave them there for now. Another one, and we'll just push it in. I can't push it in because there's a hole. This one's coming out. It looks like there's a button. No? Okay, ignore it.
We need to get a box over there.
Well, there's a box in the bottom, or top right of the map. I don't know how you get it off from that cliff, though. That's not one that you could just physically pick up, yeah? So that implies we need... There's a reason this is a liftable platform. We need to get one of these coffins up there, I think. If not both of them. Oh, there we go.
About broke the game.
Yeah, you were clipping me into the everything. No, that was not the answer. Maybe it was the answer to this section, though, because you can't jump with those. Oh, you know what it is? I know what we need to do. Push this coffin into this section, then we'll grab the other one, put it on top of it, and then that will increase the height enough to make this a solid bridge. And then we'll take the coffin that's already... Actually, that already might be tall enough. Then we take this coffin, bring it over there, and put it in this way. So that we can get that box. Alright, let's go to the right a little bit.
Ta-da!
Aha! There we go.
Just like that, the door opens. Easy.
Alright, we got another room here. This does damage, right? We need to get rid of the beehive to prevent the buildings. There we go. There we go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, we'll need to use clear on that, which I don't know. We physically... No. We'll have to find a way to actually get our spell up to that point. Okay. Nope, that's a hole.
I accidentally stumbled into the knot hole.
Okay, we have one coffin here. We have one coffin here. And this coffin can come all the way over here. Which means this coffin can go in the hole that you're just standing in. Which means now we can take this
That's
coffin.
permanently there.
Yeah, we can take this coffin now and pull it across that gap.
To what end?
Like, we'll find out. I don't know. Let me think here. Oh. This one's another one that's like vertical like this. Every single one of these except for this spot here has a block preventing you from trying to get one of these in there. I assume our goal is to get one of the coffins underneath here. Like, technically, you could throw it into that pit.
They have respawn.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that was the answer. I'm gonna be real, this one's got me a little stumped. This one, we can technically get across this gap, but why would we want to? It gets stuck right here. We can't fit it in here. Like, we could technically get it all the way over. But what's the point? Now, we for sure want that one to make its way here so that we can push it in here, right? Like, that logically makes sense. But in order for a straight one to get over there, The only one that would fit.
Here.
I didn't realize that that was a slot, but yeah, that makes sense. There was that one little ledge to hold it up. Because, you know, gravity doesn't... Physics don't physics properly.
This game is all about physics, not physicking.
The tree's in the way. Okay, yeah.
I'm one guy, alright.
There we go, there we go, there we go. A little bit more to the left. There we go. Hold on. There we go. That was an interesting puzzle. I like that.
That's like one of those parking lot puzzles.
Yeah.
I think they're called, where you move the cars, either go up horizontal or vertical.
The block puzzles, yeah.
Yeah. To try and get your piece out.
Oh, poison room again. This time, they gave us a pot, but no sigil on the ground? Yeah, no sigil on the ground. Okay.
That is...
I am dead. Oh no. Let go of the pot, Jesus Christ. Heal. Heal. Jesus. Yeah, that's a little confusing. Why give us the pot if they're not gonna put any kind of anything there? But what do I know? Oh, did that clear the poison?
I guess.
No. Let's hold down buttons? Yes, it can. Okay, so it does have a purpose. That's going to require a box. The switch, I imagine, just goes up and down. That'll be for the box. The box is there. How do we get the box over here? More of this. Alright, got you. We got you. There. And now we can get this block over here. Switch. That's not tall enough. We'll need another block. Well, we can't even get a block on top of that, though. It's not low enough.
Not to mention I have no idea how you'd get another block over. Oh, there's a...
There's another switch over here. What'd that do? Oh, you're...
Oh, we're stupid. What did that button even do?
I didn't know. Okay, well. That's dealt with, that's dealt with. We can't possibly get the coffin over this way. What in the world? Button not being pressed, how about button being pressed? Does that change anything over there?
Unpress it. Press it. I don't see anything.
Okay.
I'll get on it if you want this.
Yeah, just keep jumping up and down on it.
But I guess it's the case that like all the buttons need pressed at the same time.
But how do we get that block up? I have an idea. Put the pot down. Hit the switch.
That's insane logic. Insane logic. Never in a million years.
I did it though. Hey. At least we're not in a poison room. Hey, the boss door. Now we just need the boss key. Oop, we got another four-way splitter. Floating up in the air, it's poisoned. Just drained the swamp. We're level 38. Right on par with being level 40 for the end game. What is your purpose?
Help.
Help. Where are you?
Beginning of the room.
Ooh. Alright, he's down. He's down. Okay.
Okay. Christ the Dipper.
Oh! If you get the water to float back up. Okay. That's interesting. Drain the water again? Okay, let it go back in.
Does this puzzle include this cube at all?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. If I can get the cube on top of this coffin, then it'll be high enough for us to get the four-way splitter a cure, or clear, or whatever it's called. See, now we can slightly break onto it. Oh. Okay, well, we could have dropped it on it while it was drained.
Yeah. Means we need to get this off this.
Yep. Can't go any further than that? Really? The fuck? We certainly got it onto the Grail beforehand. There. This will be close enough. Surely. You're shitting me.
That's not the solution.
How is that not the solution? Is it just not under it? We can push the coffin. It's in water. We are right under it. What was the solution?
Yeah, it's probably a perspective thing.
Okay, now...
You want me to push it to the middle?
Where are all the candles? Is it just those two? I mean, I'd imagine it's just those two. If that's the case, then this just this needs to be, like, as far back as possible.
We need to make sure that doesn't fall into the water.
Didn't.
Just try it. Don't push anything else.
There we go. That's boss
Boss
key.
key.
Let's just take it and leave. They had a save point? No. wonder if clearing the enemies would spawn a save point. Oh, that hurt a lot. And it still didn't spawn a save point. So we're gonna go and... Oh, it did. Okay. Alright, in we go. Boss time! We kill an actual living and breathing dragon so that the shadow dragon can pop up.
Don't remind me of the shadow dragon.
Here we go. Bingo. Leave it. Leave it. Huh? Like moths to a flame, blinded by treasure.
Actually, I'm immortal.
Precision device.
Womp, womp, womp.
You must be careful. It is a precision device.
Yeah, I just precisely smacked you with it. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the weak point is on her back. It's that, like, orange tombstone
I'm dead.
thing. What?
I don't know what's going on. That didn't do any damage. Okay. I was like, I don't know what. She had me by the throat. I was like, I had like 20 HP left. It was bad.
This is a bad. Yeah, no. Whatever that is, bad. That did quite a bit. Nice.
Sorry.
Nope, you're all good. She actually went forward into your gear, so you know that worked. There we go, this is it. There we go. Very nice. Graveyard complete.
Nom 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 nom.
Yummy. Alright. Well, there's the gauntlet we came for.
That piece we did to the cross the wall.
Yeah. Charlotta would know better than us that it was indestructible.
Oh, shut it.
I'm 2000. Yeah.
So that makes me the alpha girl around here. So sorry. Okay, so this part goes here, and, yeah, perfect. But what is it?
That's a great question. Now, my little sister. Yes, what is it, my lady? Sure looks to me like we need another thingamajig to attach to you. Yes, indeed, wise one. You are so very old ancient, in fact, you must have learned much over the years. No, maybe we don't need this thing after all. Let's just smash it. Please, mistress, forgive me, I misspoke. Okay, so where's the other piece then? I don't know. The rumors I hear say that it was created centuries and centuries ago. I was born 800 years ago. That was a later modification. What is the point of living so long if there are no more crystals in the world? Speaking of pointlessly long lives, I believe the other piece takes the form of a staff. Did I say pointless? No, my life is not without meaning. Look, I'm not interested in your existential crisis. Give me some info I can actually use, and maybe you'll get to live for another 800 seconds. Oh, yes, of course, my lady. You defeated me in battle, after all. Very well. Ancient people built a huge mine to dig up the vast quantities of crystals they needed. Artifacts we seek was a tool to extract power from the crystals. Perhaps it is in that mine. A mine where? It could be that way, or this, couldn't it? Well, which is it? It exists, oh, I'm sure it exists. It has to, or else. Good, so show us. I don't know where it is. Okay, any last words before I finish you off? Oh, wait, I remember now. The library. The information you want is in the library. Yes, they have a book. It'll tell you everything you want to know, I'm sure.
A book in the library?
Alright, back to town we go. Gods, please save me. Save me from the clutches of this woman. I love Charlotta to death. To town! Save!